wholeness and balanced vibrations to those who've tuned into this video. Probably not going to be that many, who knows. But yeah, I'm sat it's this abandoned ski village near where I live, because, you know, being inside all the time, I'm going to place it down and just talk. Sort of, gosh, I'm just going to go right into the energy at the minute is pretty heavy, and it's pretty you can feel the power and the transformation potential, I think, right now. You know, I think it just realised yesterday that all planets are direct, which is a super rare thing to happen in astrology. And if we go on the as above so below principle, then basically now's a great time to be going direct in your life. So I've been slacking on that a bit, really. The word that shall not be named, just sorry if the motorbike is very loud. That's other people having fun here. Yeah, family, and it's sort of pretty fearful. I can feel in a lot of families at the minute. It's this unknown rogue enemy is pretty much putting a damper on everybody's spirits, and it's coming to change. It is people either wake up now or sort of they don't, and I guess it feels the hardest when it is so close to change. I've literally just pretty much firmed up my already no direction in life, which is just following a natural, connected to the mother, you know, feet, no socks, you know, connected to mother sort of energy. So yeah, I think my true goal for this is to obviously get sovereign, which I think is a lot of, you know, our goals if you're on that sort of path. But yeah, I feel I'm gonna really delve into herbal sort of knowledge and wisdom, because it's so underrepresented in society when a society needs it and needed it the most, aka now. As well as I'm not any of these, I'm not a doctor, I'm not anything like that. I don't have a title or a symbol, but that doesn't exactly make the point. It's irrelevant. You know, the vaccines, that is at the end of the day a person's choice, but unfortunately it won't get put like that, and that's obviously creating a divide in some people's minds, a vaccine denier. But if we're allowing anybody with money at the root of their decisions to decide what's best for us, I think it's healthy at the minimum to question why we're trusting somebody who's here to make money off us primarily. Bill Gates, for example. Well, this isn't a rap video, I shouldn't be calling out rappers, but I am. But that Bill Gates, just looking into who's affiliated with him, for one, who he's affiliated with, the Clintons. But Bill Gates came into this world selling us Windows and making money off us through computers, and he would have only ever done that if it made him money. He's now quit Microsoft, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, as well as 150 other CEOs that have quit in a period no less than a month from, you know, pretty big corporations, and you know that's going unnoticed. But you know, a lot of these big guys are stepping down, and either some computer AI AI has taken over of a lot of operations. But going back onto Bill, that dude's now trying to obviously continue making money, and the way he's doing that is through his 7 medical institutes that he's built. It's a nice number there, but those medical institutes are aiming for a certificate of vaccination ID. Now, certificate of vaccination ID, it just spells out COVID, right? It just it's the coincidences are so rich with this boyo Bill. COVID, he wants us to have a COVID by probably 2021, Agenda 2021, and he wants to chip in us by 2030. As a sovereign being, obviously, that reality won't be partailing, that won't be happening, and the realisation that we're coming to is, if that reality isn't happening, some other reality is coming in pretty quickly, pretty fucking quick, and pretty, prepared to take them on. More than prepared, actually, because when the light finally realises light always wins. Not that light is better or dark is better, both are necessary, and definitely had a lot of shadow work, I guess, over these past 6 months. It's been pretty dark, but dark in that sense where you've just disconnected from yourself. So it's dark because you've forgotten who you truly were, and the creative light that you brought to the world, and instead, just buying into consuming and playing video games, even porn. That's where it sort of as low as it maybe got. But I really enjoy tarot card readings. I always find that a lot of them probably aren't that good or don't work for me, but there's a few that do, and I think it's different for everyone as well. But the ones that I've found just happen to tap into the same nodes that I'm tapped into, or energetic currents, and they just bring out exactly the emotions you were feeling but forgot you were feeling, I guess, and needed them to pop back up in front of you on the screen. And I just love that, and I love that as a concept of basically getting the code from the Matrix sort of put out in that code to you on what you are basically need to work on, and what you're doing great in, and what's coming or what might not be coming, because it's still all subjective and it's still all put into a certain context for you to take the essence of the message and low-key alchemically transmute it into your own version of that message, but not creating your own fantasy, just picking out those same patterns in your life like chromatographers do with machines. They pick out the same notes of a real smell to a recreation smell. You're just picking out the same notes that you see in that video in your own life, and that's what I hope to do in these videos, is just speak what is on the energy right now, and sort of breaking down either what is sort of likely to happen through history and repetition and cycles, or what we can discuss might happen, and what ideas we have. I think my true aim is to really just link up with sovereign beings, even if it's just on the internet, and co-create a sick reality, a reality that trumps what is here now. Because we gotta play the game of top trumps and start dealing our true cards, because now is basically the time. That is the message. If if there ever was a time, it was now. Especially now, but the time is now, and I guess this is me saying that I'm here to stay, like putting out the message. But yeah, I think that I'm going to be releasing some videos regarding Dr. Sebi and Dr. Sebi, and basically the herbal formulas that he basically used in his medicines. I'm basically gonna put out the recipe and just show you how to make them, basically, because if there's any sort of apothecary you need right now, it is probably alkaline herbal medicine, just down to the general acidic nature of, you know, lifestyle at the minute. You know, put some alkaline herbs in that mix, and it's sort of like at the very least, it's like it weighs the scales a bit, balances the scales, because you need as much yin as you have yang, and most of what we do is either too much of one, too little of the other, and we seem to stay skewed into that. So people's brains actually tend to go into left or right and stay there, and that becomes mental disorders and mental health issues. So basically putting the elements into your body which balance the scales first lays the foundation, essentially, along